Hey y'all, it's Life Rules Tuesday with Allison. It's pretty late because my head is full of things. It's just swimming with ideas, and so I had to go to the kitchen and wash some dishes to get my mind in the right place before speaking to you tonight. So I have a pretty good one tonight, only because it involves literature, my favorite type of literature, poetry, and of course, Mama. So remember, life rules are about three things: what life has taught me, what the Bible says, and then what Mama says. And so tonight I heard my middle son talking about all the things he was going to buy with his money, how he was going to go here and buy this and go there and buy that. And guess what? He doesn't have the money yet. And I hollered out. Yes, I hollered. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. And of course he was like, Mom. But it's true. I remember my mama saying to me, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Of course I was a chicken counter, for I was always in the hole with my mom and with my sister, for I borrowed money from them because I spent all of my money and needed more money, and they always loaned it to me, but I did pay it back. That's another life rule Tuesday though. So tonight's life rule is don't count your chickens before they hatch. And the Bible has something to say about it, and I'm going to be honest with you, I have a hard time with that one. So instead of going to my life experience, I thought we'd look at poetry. And one of my favorite poets, Robert Burns, has this to say, and all of you literature majors out there and readers probably know this one. He says, the best laid schemes of mice and men gang after glee. So that's in Scottish. I know it's probably awful. But in American English, the translation says, but little mouse, you are not alone. Improving foresight may be vain. The best laid schemes of mice and men go often askew and leave us nothing but grief and pain for promised joy. And that's what don't count your chickens before they hatch means. Because hatchlings, baby chicks, they bring joy. Think about them chirping and so soft and fuzzy in your hands. So the hatching of the chicks is promised joy, but you don't want to count something joyful before it actually happens, unless you want to be like this little mouse whose house gets ruined by the plow or the wind. I think a storm comes by and blows it away. And what does the Bible say about it? Robert Burns, famous Scottish poet, you should go look him up and read some of his poetry, says the best laid schemes of mice and men go often askew. Mama says, don't count your chickens before they hatch. And the Bible in the book of James, oh, get ready. The book of James is tough. James says, come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go into such and such a town and spend a year there and trade and make a profit. Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist, you are a mouse in a field that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills it, we will live and do this or that. And so, the good book of James says it best. If the Lord wills it, we will do it. Bye now.